Hey everybody, welcome back to Mead Monday on the Mead Masters Guild. I'm here again with my friend Courtney.
Hi everyone.
And our friend Jax.
Hello, slow down.
And today we are drinking Sougan. Stay tuned. Alright, today we are drinking Sougan by Tamarack Jack. Tamarack Jack, as I said before, is out of Caroline, Alberta. Now, them kind of sticking with their lumberjack theme, Sougan apparently means a heavy wool blanket. I guess it's an older term. They also recommend that Sougan is a mulled mead to, again, it's supposed to be drank warm. We actually did preheat this mead. When you do buy this one at the farmers markets and so on, where they like to go, or right from their meadery, they will provide you with a jar of raw honey, which they do produce on site.
It is delicious, by the way.
So good.
Did try it, is very good. And they also give you a pack of spices, which we actually had in the pot. It's got star anise, cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg in it.
So traditional mulling spices.
Yes, exactly. And they, when I spoke to Tamarack Jack, they recommend that you pour in the mead, put in your mulled spice, let it warm up, and then add the honey to taste. Obviously, more honey for more sweetness, less if you want a little bit drier. This one is hopped as well, so you can go between a braggot and a methylglyn just because kind of either or. But so we're going to get into it, and Courtney has a little bit more information as well.
Hello. So Tamarack Jack gets their name from the tamarack and willow trees that grow on location. They use their own raw honey in their mead, which is pretty traditional and typical of most meaderies. And they've been open only since August of 2017, so they haven't been around long, but they have quite a selection. They have a sparkling sour cherry that's called Tillicum that they have reviewed. Mm-hmm. A sparkling strawberry called Klooch, which you said you have reviewed as well?
Yeah, we have reviewed that one as well.
They have a carbonated mead called Buzzsaw, a hopped mead called Sawyer, and a sparkling pumpkin spice mead, which I am excited for, called Jack's Axe. On site, they do... I don't know if it's on site or not. I wasn't quite 100% sure on that. I don't know if it's just online, but they sell bee pollen, beeswax, and the raw honey. If you are looking to get some of your own, a couple of the locations that they've provided for the Edmonton area is Keg and Cork Liquor Company and Sherbrooke Liquor.
Also, we'll have a link in the description as well for their social media. They also do announce that they do hit a lot of farmers markets as well around the province. The greater Edmonton, and I believe is some around some Calgary areas as well. They do announce it ahead of time, so stay on their Facebook group and they'll let you know ahead of time as well of where you can go and pick up the stuff, or you can go to the meadery and pick it up as well. But we did preheat this mead, obviously, because you're supposed to drink it warmed. It is nice and toasty.
When you're making
24 degrees outside.
Yeah, when you're making a mulled anything, the biggest trick is to warm it, not boil it. The moment it boils, you start boiling off a lot of the alcohol, and that kind of defeats the purpose.
And it is dangerous too, so you don't want alcohol vapor because it is flammable. So just FYI, nice low heat, slow. When I got in contact with them, they said that if you have some time, like a nice 2-hour steep and a slow warm, it's kind of the best way to infuse the flavors, and again add honey. We're going to test out. We added about half this, 2 giant tablespoons, or a little less than half of the jar here. So we're going to kind of give it a go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, down. Please excuse us as we take a moment.
That is amazing. Like, it's obviously not clear. It's pretty hard to see on the camera. It's because
it's the honey.
The raw honey and the spices and everything that are going through it. But this is...
This is really good. This would be amazing right around Christmas time.
Mm. Oh. Thanksgiving, fall, Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Serve it with a big cinnamon stick sitting out of it.
Classy.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
sometimes.
I'm a classy lady.
Yeah. But yeah.
Shut up.
But yeah, no, this...
She keeps me honest.
Did a small test of the mead before we heat it up. It's slightly on the sweeter side. It's got a little bit of hop in it as well. That's why I said it crosses that line between a braggot and a methylglyn. More so, I guess, the methylglyn because you do steep all the mulling spices in it as well. Mm-hmm. But this is, again, adding honey, the more honey, the sweeter it's going to be, the less of the dry it's going to be.
Well, yeah. Well, before you added the honey in that, it was, I would say, dry to an off dry.
I'd say it was definitely on the, I guess, the sweeter end of an off dry.
Yeah.
Is kind of what it smelled like. But yeah, that honey just...
Okay, why don't we all try a little bit of the brie on a cracker with some of the Tamarack Jack raw honey.
All right, you ladies know what you're doing. I'm here for the red.
No, we're making him a cracker.
Apparently his fingers are broken by the Russian mob. Whatever.
They are?
Clearly.
Get you your damn cracker.
Here's your damn cracker. And we did try a little bit of this honey ahead of time, and it is very good. There's raw, there's a little bit of there's a tiny bit of beeswax in there.
Yeah, you can see it on the top of the glasses a little bit. That
right
ring
here?
around the top, that's the beeswax starting to harden again.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, absolutely.
But it doesn't make it grainy. Could you pass me a piece of brie?
Oh, that. Okay.
I got left out of the brie.
I'm sorry. I'm being judged.
Well,
Do it.
shame.
I'll get the bell.
Don't make me get it.
Don't make me get that bell.
Alright.
Cheers, everyone.
Am I supposed to put honey on this?
Eat it!
Is there honey on it?
Yes.
Oh, wait, okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Clearly.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Right?
Mmm. That's so good.
For those of you who don't know, brie and honey is the best thing ever.
Mmm.
Wow. That is insane.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think it's going to change the flavor of this just
It
because the
makes it
honey's so
richer.
strong.
It makes it
Oh, yeah. It, like, warms it up on your palate with everything.
Oh, that it does kind of, like, the honey sticks in your mouth a little bit, so when you do take another sip of it, it does add a bit to the richness of it.
so good.
It's like if you rolled up a nice, sweet, warm
I'm gonna
blanket
try
and
a
put
few-
it inside you.
Yeah, I'm going to try a few pistachios and see if maybe the salt kind of
Ooh,
changes the
that's an
profile.
interesting idea.
I didn't have walnuts or anything like that, unfortunately.
Which are also really good with brie.
And honey.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a noob, so I'm just going to agree.
You're like, I'm here for the food. And
Typical meal.
mm-hmm.
I'm here for the food. I bring the booze, and they make amazing...
Oh, that's different.
And the ladies make this amazing spread. That is.
It makes it a little bit more like, you can taste almost apple in it.
Yeah. See?
It does.
Apple
It's-
everywhere.
It is. I taste the apple as well, like with the pistachios.
Yeah, but-
Because they're salted pistachios, they're not just natural raw.
Yeah.
So that added bit of salt changes a bit of the flavor profile.
Okay, why do I feel it life?
Would you like another new nut?
Yes.
Here.
Thank you. I'm here because I'm pretty. That's literally it.
No, but that's absolutely amazing. Like it's
so good.
warm and cinnamon. You could taste the nutmeg and the star anise and everything that's in it. It's like definitely anytime like cold weather or anytime you're having like a family get together,
Or even like
Thanksgiving, Christmas, or anything like that. This is absolutely perfect.
Mm.
Mm. I wonder if it would be possible to do a reduction of this,
Possibly.
or maybe bake apple pie with it. Like if you get the apples drunk in it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, they could sit for like 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Drunken apple pie.
Courtney and I are
Because
giant
then,
foodies.
oh yeah,
So.
and then bake it with like cranberries.
Oh my gosh. That's an
Getting
amazing
hungry.
idea.
I'm getting hungry.
Let me know if this is an interesting idea. We could have an offshoot where we bake with meat.
Yes. I do have plenty of meads that we have to we again have tested. We'll be testing as well.
Let us know in the comments if you're interested in baking with pretty girls.
Cooking or baking with meat or cooking with meat.
Meat babes.
Meat.
As she chokes. Clearly she won't.
No,
I told you I'm here because I'm pretty.
oh, that's absolutely beautiful.
So this is the third time in my life that I've ever had mead. First time we don't talk about. So
First time was in a parking lot, wasn't it?
no, the first time was at your birthday.
Oh, and the second
And
time
I
was in a
remember
parking
almost
lot.
nothing about that night.
Listen, we're classy as
Second time was
hell.
at the parking lot.
I tried meat. Where did you try meat? In a dark parking lot.
Out of the
Instead of a
back of
pool
his
hall.
car.
Yep.
That doesn't sound shady. I think we actually saw a drug deal go down that night
did.
too.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, we're just like, are they doing? Yup. So that was extra special.
No, but
Was that was at Mr. Pink or whatever it was called?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a different one. Which one we'll be reviewing in the future as well.
It
But-
was quite tasty, yeah.
I was gonna say, like even not clear, but I can't get over just how good that is. And the nice thing about it is them giving you the honey, you can choose your sweetness level. Like if you're not really a super sweet fan, you don't even have to use the honey. You can just use it in regular baking or spreads or anything. Or if you really like sweet, go hard.
Well, I don't think that's the only advantage of them using their own honey for that, because this is the same honey they make the mead with. So you're not going to have competing honeys. Like a clover honey tastes far different than a wildflower honey, right? It has a slightly different flavor profile. With this, it keeps the same flavor profiles within the products.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The raspberry one is amazing.
What was it?
Yes.
Wow. Actually, the sausage
Right?
it's like smoky and sweet
It's
and
because
smoky.
honey goes well with sausage.
That's true, it does. Sweet and smoky.
This is a raspberry Wensleydale?
Yeah, raspberry prosecco Wensleydale.
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 Oh, that is good. It almost comes off like cheesecake.
Oh my god.
Like, am I the only one who's tasting
No.
this?
I've been to it's like, it's soft cheese, but as soon as I took a sip of that, it was literally just cheesecake.
Yeah, it tastes like
It's like a
spiced
raspberry
cheesecake.
cheesecake. Yeah. Like a spicy raspberry cheesecake. Which you wouldn't think would taste good.
But it does.
It does. That is crazy.
I totally bit my lip. Ow.
You're so pretty.
I'm so pretty.
No,
Wah, wah.
and that was the Wensleydale. What was the other one? The blueberry?
This is the
But also
blueberry.
a Wensleydale, but it's a blueberry.
Yeah.
So we're going to try that too. You ready?
Thank
Give
you.
me a couple pieces there, because these
Yeah.
ones... Oh, this one's extra crumbly.
You know I like it crumbly.
I'm not even touching it. Nope.
Oh, please.
Again, cheesecake.
Messy.
I fed the girls. Apparently they were thirsty.
No, it's cheesecake again.
So good.
It is, but now it's like a blueberry honey, like a honey blueberry cheesecake. You don't
Yeah.
get as much as the spice.
Oh, that is awesome. Again, like cheesecake or anything like you'd have at a family dinner paired with this. This is
Okay, and I
This
want
makes
to
it
try,
better.
I know this sounds weird, but this one here is a dill herb Havarti. Just for something different.
I'm gonna let you go for Be Braven.
it's for science.
Go Be Braven. I speak English.
This may go this may go really well, or it may go horribly.
Let's watch your face, everyone.
You're not
Watches intensely. Must watch for science.
I never blink.
Just like spreading your eyes open, they just get dry. Oh my god.
Okay.
So have you ever had savory honey? Because that's what this tastes like.
Savory honey.
I've never had savory honey.
Here.
I will try.
And trust me, if I didn't like it, I'd tell you.
Yeah. Her face is pretty expressive and transparent when it comes to liking something and not liking something. I'm trying it with a bit of the Gruyere.
Wow.
Actually, even with the dill Havarti,
Good.
it's actually good. It's almost the warming of it almost tastes like you have like a dill sauce.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it reminds me of.
Yeah, the Gruyere, I tried it with a bit of the Gruyere. It actually brings out the honey a bit more. Because the Gruyere is a slightly bitter cheese.
Oh, Gruyere. It's like the same family as like Emmental.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to talk to Jessie maybe about getting some really good cheese pairings. Jessie works at
Yeah.
Patty's, I think it is.
It's a cheese place.
Yeah,
Super
it's
awesome.
like a artisan cheese place just off of Jasper. And our lovely friend Jessie works there and has access to a plethora of artisanal cheeses.
Which is great because every time I go to a party and she's there, there's all sorts of cheese.
Oh.
And there's nothing better than cheese.
Nope.
Cheese and mead.
It's true.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
We've been proven wrong.
that is amazing. No, I think Tamarack Jacks did
They outdid themselves. This
amazing
is awesome.
with this. The meads we've reviewed previously have always been good, but this is just something absolutely different. I mean,
Well, it's homey, you know, it's comforting. Like, really,
it is
really comforting.
It's like wrapping yourself in that warm, tasty blanket on the inside.
That doesn't sound like a serial killer line at all.
That's on the inside.
He also doesn't keep heads in his freezer.
I mean, it's a small freezer.
Or make lamps out of flesh.
A special
It's
level.
decorative.
Anyway, we're gonna get some freaking flavor here.
But no, like, again, Tamarack Jacks, again, kudos to you guys for doing such a great job with this. planning on possibly doing a trip down to the meadery. The weather's getting like beautiful
Really
now.
warm.
We're not old man winter. I think is finally taken off and just packed the stuff.
And good riddance. You, sir.
Thank you.
Well,
But yeah, planning on going down there, doing a tasting, and walking around, checking out the meadery for you guys, showing you guys as well, doing a tour. Yeah.
We'll bring you guys with us.
Definitely. But
road trip.
as for this week, let us know. Like, is there any wine or any drink in general that you enjoy drinking, mulled or hot? Let us know in the comments below. Hit the bell in the bottom corner to stay updated with our Mead Monday. We're also trying to get in some other videos as well, outdoor like fishing tours. The girls here have ideas of baking and cooking with.
And obviously
oldest
subscribe
cooking.
because why wouldn't you? Because we're amazing.
True.
So,
But
and
yeah.
tell your friends.
Tell your friends, like, comment, subscribe, let us know in the comments below. And again, we'll leave the description of Tamarack Jack as well so you can get your own or even follow them so you can, again, see if you can meet them in person, say hi. Let them know where you saw it as well. But until next time,
Cheers.
cheers.